Hello, I'm Jake Munsey, and today I'm reviewing the BMW i3. Now the i3 comes in two variants. You have the battery electric vehicle version and the range extender model. This one's pure battery power. In its specification, you're looking at about £40,000. The range extender is about 4 grand more. Now for that, you get a 650cc engine that essentially works as a generator and will give you about another 50 miles of range. That makes it a very expensive car. Even with the 5k government grant taken into consideration, we're still looking at those prices. So far, it's very expensive. I think it's ugly, and it's questionable as to whether the realistic range is usable for a 21st century lifestyle. As times move forward and things progress, they're supposed to get better. i.e. cars are supposed to get safer, more efficient, faster. So is it acceptable for BMW to make in the 21st century a car that's, by the way, up to £45,000 with the range extender, and it's all of ideas at 96 miles an hour? No. To put that into context, the new Citroen C1 is actually faster. The other thing, if you were to drive this car at 96 miles an hour, the range would be pretty much zilch. Not really progression, not really moving forwards, not really acceptable from the company that makes the ultimate driving machine. So on the subject of things that aren't really acceptable, look at this. How ugly is that? Now BMW launched the i3 around the same time as the i8. A car that's stunningly beautiful, futuristic, and conveys the point of the i brand pretty well. So if they show that they have the design capability to make a car look like that, how can they sign this off and think that's acceptable? So what I'm referring to when I say disgustingly ugly is this. The front end, look at it square on. Okay, that is ugly. It's out of proportion, it's fat, it's good. The headlights look squashed into the bonnet and the bumper. Not good, not nice. The alloys, they look good, but they're an extra. This, okay, it looks futuristic, it looks different, okay, it makes the i brand distinctive. It's a matter of taste, really. I do know people that think it looks good. Okay, from the back, not bad. But from the front, it's very ugly. So it's slow and it's ugly, but is it practical? Let's have a look. So the boot space, fairly pokerish. Obviously you need space in the floor to accommodate the batteries, but really for a family car, we're not quite on the money. Falls short compared to rivals that would be significantly cheaper. Right, suicide doors. These are cool, I like it, it's a bit different. In terms of space in the back, pretty limited. Okay, now if you're making a family car, families tend to have children, potentially 2 or 3, they might have friends. So making a family car with 4 seats, okay, practicality seems kind of a pretty obvious oversight. They've tried to make the car narrow and small, easy to park in the city and towns, but really, it should have 5 seats. Put this into financial context, okay? Now I don't like the Audi RS3 whatsoever, but for the 45 grand, it could get you one of these. Now, this does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, it has the 3 seats in the back, it has the bigger boot, and it won't run out of range after 80 miles. So really, where would you spend your money more? I mean, I would go probably more like BMW 135i M, still pocket like 10 grand, buy a family car, or you can have that as the hatch, whatever, but I could not justify that 45 over something like this when you just get so much more. Whilst the image of this car doesn't resonate with your typical BMW owner, there are certain aspects of it which are very much BMW, as I will show now. As you can see, pretty much left him for dead there. Now, in terms of usable performance, that's where this car starts to come good. So the nature of the electric motor means that you get 100% of the available torque and power instantly, no delay. So that's about 170 horsepower, 250 newton meters of torque, and yeah, torque figures 0 to 60 7 seconds. So it's almost hot hatch quick, and that's really what matters a lot more than top speed, because really, when are you driving more than 90 miles an hour? You need to quickly overtake someone. We're doing 40 now. We're doing 60. It's quick. And usability performance, it's there. Obviously the range extender model is a bit heavier due to the generator, the engine that's in the back, so that won't be quite as quick, but it's still nippy usable performance, which is useful in modern driving. Another thing that's useful in modern driving is this button right here. And what this does is follows the car in front. So let's see a full bit now. Yep, so we found the car in front. My foot is off the throttle and the brake, and we're going to follow it. Obviously this is a roundabout right now, so it may throw it off a bit. It's had a system update, so it should be a bit better, but let's see if it will keep track of it or lose it. No, we're still with it. Still with it. Still haven't pressed anything. The car's taking me. So really, how you have to look at this car isn't in the context of a normal BMW. It's modern driving and lifestyles and what it can offer, and all the systems, the electronics. If you go with it and you use them, yeah, it's great. So you've got an app on your phone which you can download with this, with modern BMW, same as the 7 Series. I think it will heat up the car before you get to it. It'll tell you where it is in a car park. You can check the status of it, the charge. So really, you have to approach it in a different way, look at it in a different way. And whilst, okay, it's a bit of an awkward one as well, because you wouldn't really compare it to a normal hatchback, because it's not a normal hatchback. The Nissan Leaf is cheaper than this, and it shows because it's not as high quality. Obviously this one's specced up a bit, but it is a nice place to be. The Tesla Model S, that's again more of a premium, but it's about 10 grand up from this, the base one of that. So you can't really compare it to that. What do you look at it as then? You look at it as a well-engineered offering of a small electric car, and what BMW have done is made that desirable. They've taken away from the idea of it being a gee-whiz, crappy electric thing no one wants to own. So this is something that I would be happy to live with, just not for 45 grand.